Lord Sheogorath. The only man in the entire game who has any legitimate reason to be standing in his chair. Yeah.
Well, look who's here. You! How about that?
By the way, he has a cane there, and he's supposed to use it, but, you know, animation glitched, so alas. But then again, he is the, you know, mad god and also forgiven.
Well, look who's here. You! How about that? A new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them. I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them. You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done! Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
And we're at the Charity of Madness. I'll go over that later. Also, if you don't have either of those keys on you, you get the other one here. They're quest items, so you can never drop them, though. Well, usually.
I've been waiting for you. Or someone like you. Or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job! Time to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
Details?
Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it.
Grey March?
The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later.
We will.
Now, you run an errand for me. An important one. Of course, anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others.
Zedilian?
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here, trust me. So, you're going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person. A big help. And a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me.
Yes, we're gonna do the main quest. And that's the first one you get from Sheogorath, a better mousetrap. Let's see,
Really, no need to trouble yourself with the details of that now. It would just cloud your little mind. What is important is getting to Zedilian. Quickly! Before I get bored. Oh, you wouldn't like me when I'm bored.
Probably not.
Ah, New Sheogorath. My home away from places that aren't my home. The current location is much better than some of the prior ones, don't you think?
No comment. Let's ask him about himself.
Yes? Speaking to me? Well, I'm he. He's me. And others as well. Or they were, weren't they?
Who knows?
The Isles! The Isles! A wonderful place! Except when it's horrible. Then it's horribly wonderful! Good for a visit. Or for an eternity.
And Zedillion.
A little busy here! I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner. Oh, how I love eating. One of my favorite things to do. Talk to Haskell if you need more information. He's got more brains than a brain pie. Oh, brain pie. Perfect! Care to donate?
No, I need his brain.
You can go now. Run along. Scoot.
And that completes for the Fringe of Madness.
A pleasure.
Haskell isn't looking at where he should be looking, but I don't know why that is. Anyway, we got the manual, which you can activate and it tells you what to do. You can read it, and it tells you what to do. And it even tells you what is going to happen. You can also talk to Haskell and ask him what you have to do, but... well...
Shoo! Go! Be gone! Things to do.
Anyway, let's talk to Haskell. Because that guy is funny as hell.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely someone of your copious talent should be able to handle it.
Yes, but I like torturing you.
Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense. I'd say your next move is to head to Zedillion and get it reactivated.
Now, we already know how to reactivate it, but he has something funny to say.
Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I?
No.
To reactivate Zedillion for my lord's pleasure, you'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their resting place. Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them. Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Zedillion's power source, cannot be restored.
Uh-huh.
The Shivering Isles is what Sheogorath wills it to be. I'd suggest you make haste and get to Zedillion. My lord Sheogorath does not like those who lollygag. Or maybe he does? Bah, just get going.
Okay.
You have the attenuator, the manual, and a map. I'm certainly not going to carry you there, so I'd suggest you get to it. Place one foot in front of the other. You know how it goes.
And he kicks out of the conversation. That's alright, though. Zedillion is all the way over here, so...
Speak quickly, mortal.
that's going to take a moment to get to, but... that's fine. Now, Zedillion... is indeed one of my favorite locations as
Blessings,
well.
citizen.
It is really funny. This is going to sting. And I was just standing on an invisible wall. Okay, and in the interest of not breaking the game horribly, let's activate that one. Skill level's too low. Requires illusion skill of 100. Well, that's fine, but... wait. Oh yes, the Court of Madness. It's actually a faction. Oh right, if you Normally I should be able to... I shouldn't have been allowed to create this skill. It should have told me I don't have the skill to use it. But if you fortify your skill like this, you can create a spell. You can't cast it, but you can still create it. Whoops. That is a wee bit annoying. This isn't nearly as fast, but... You know, let's game breakage, and that is usually a good thing. I have over 150 arrows, which should be sufficient. Another flawless pearl! Oh. Da! Whoops. See, where is Zidillion? I could follow the road, but I'm just gonna go straight to it. This glitch. How do I... Nice. This is a rarely occurring glitch where when you... Where's the Charity of Madness? Where if you jump out of the water... Yeah. Fixing this is easy, you just go back into water and... There you go. I don't know either. Aye. Oh boy. Where are you? Thank you. That takes a whole lot of magic. But it kills everything so easily. And we got Amber. Nice. Yes, apparently I'm running low on arrows. Somehow. How is that even possible? I had like over 200 of them. Oh boy. Cave there, but we're not going to explore it. You're going to explore a lot of places as you go through the main quest. Oh boy. Yeah, that guy's going to be a little bit of a problem if he silences me. Die. Sheesh. Moving on. And there you have a hunger. Let's see. Oh, it's still active. And it killed him. Pretty unavoidable. Hunger tongue. See, is that Zidillion? Yep. Excellent. That means we can start the quest. Well, we can start working on it. Before that, however... two things you want to check. You survived a direct hit from a keys. There is a chest here. Helmet of the Flood. All that not, you know, actual data equipment. I thought about changing the names to names of the items or something, but it look at that weapon. That can happen. But yeah, too much work, too little reward. Did I just get like 3 poisons of separation from 2 enemies? What I tell you, the game just loves that poison. Yes. If it didn't set so in the book or whatever, the loading screen just told us that this area is a line of defense for the Shivering Isles that was obsoleted when the Gatekeeper was created. With the Gatekeeper, you know, dead, this thing needs to be reactivated because the Shivering Isles is now defenseless. That is why we're here. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. Come on. A Dwarven Warhammer. Let's see. These guys are insane. This is basically what you'll be doing in this during this quest. The first part is just get to that guy, shoot him, take a staff, a Claymore Matrix, and you'll get a focus crystal. Put that in the Judgment Nexus. That opens the door and you can go through. Repeat this step about 2 times. If that sounds repetitive and dull, it's because it is repetitive and dull. The second part of this quest makes up for it. By a wide margin. I've never seen them do this before. Quite strange that they are actually doing it because, well, animations haven't bugged out, so why are these guys still, you know, working? Not our Matrix. Give me all that grimy shit. Where is the other guy? Oh, we got shot all the way over here. Nice. Madness ore, matrixes. Loot, loot, loot. The first thing you do in the Shivering Isles is go for the main quest. This is probably the point where you first find a matrix. Oh god! Oh, and that happens. There are several such traps in the Shivering Isles. I'm gonna fall in quite a few of them. As a general rule, don't stand in front of a switch as you're about to flip it. Oh boy, I can't get out of here. Let's see if this will get me out of here. Yes, the question is how do I, you know, jump high enough? Okay. It appears as though those 2 rooms are just, you know, red herrings. So, let's buff up, open the door, and shoot you. Shoot you! These Grommites are weak. Well, I'm not complaining. Death dealers are a bit annoying. Where did that hit, actually? Yeah, work with me here. That's painful. Hey, Watcher's Eyes. And that gives us another focus crystal. Those guys always spawn right next to the thing, but